everyone, this is Carolina. Today I'm going to show you how to make this treat box. It comes together quite quickly and it's just fun and nice to have for something that's a bit larger. I started off with some paper tray ink, a set called Friendship Jar Fall Fillers, as well as one of their dies. Cut them out, and I used actually the sentiment that says Spooky Sweets on it. Cut it out and stamped on it, and this is what I ended up with. Thought it would be fun to place it on top of a crepe paper. I actually cut it out using Spellbinder's Pinking Circles dies. So it's just a nice way to kind of give it a little bit more of a texture to the box and adhere that with some dimensionals. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on towards the end, but wanted to show you how I did that. The next item is this cute little spider. I actually cut out of a die, and they come pretty simple like this. You cut it out of cardstock. Thought it might be fun to add some glitter. So I went ahead and added paste all over and then added some glitter, and then to finish it off, some pearls for the buttons to give it a little bit more of a classy look to it. And now let's move on to the box. It comes with a lot of places that's been scored. So the first thing you want to do is just go through the whole box and fold every place that there's a score. This way you ensure a more stable box once you put it all together, including the bottom, the sides, the tabs, the whole thing. So as you can see, and I'm folding it not only one way, but the other way. This way it also creates more flexibility, and you're able to, basically when you put it together, it'll be a lot simpler than trying to do it while you're trying to glue it down. So I'm going to add double-sided tape on both ends, one towards the top of the box and then on the tab towards the bottom, since the tab is going to go inside the box. So you want it to adhere it, you want the adherence, whatever you're using, in this case double-sided sticky tape, to be covered completely. So here I'm doing it on the first side, which is on the tab. Turn it around and going to go put it on the inside of the box and going to put it towards the top. And again, doing this just because it is quite a large box, a little bit bigger than most for a treat box. And this way I'm ensuring that it won't come apart or open up in the middle of me trying to give it to someone, or even days after I've given it to them. To put it together, you just kind of hold the tab down, align the sides, and then press down firmly as such. Okay, now let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm going to do next. Going to go ahead and put the tabs down and put the closure. You can put tape right there if you'd like. I like to do so, especially when I'm not sure what I'm going to be placing inside the box, and it just kind of holds it in place a little bit better. What I'm going to do is stick my hand inside the box and then bring down the flap, and then that way I can ensure that I'm having a firm press, and have it adhere completely, the tab to the actual box. Okay, and then right now I'm not going to fill it, but I'm just going to want to show you how I decorate it. So again, folding down those creases. And this box typically just folds into itself with the tabs, and the tabs lay down flat as such. But I'd like to add that spider. So what I'm going to do is just bring those two tabs together and just press firmly again. And that's what I'm going to be adding. And I'm actually, for the ribbon, the spider web ribbon you saw, going to hold it together with these two pieces of double-sided tape. In this way, the reason I'm doing it this way, so that way I can have the ribbon go on there, be able to still open the box without having to take the ribbon off, since it is such fun webbing ribbon to use. So fold it down a little bit. The reason for this is that I'm doing a double side, like two sides to it, so that way I can have more of I can hide more of the double-sided tape, yet still keep it quite open since it is web. Kind of loop it all the way around, add a little bit of glue dot, and I try to find a place where there's some kind of webbing that I can hide it right there at the bottom. Just a little glue dot is fine. Trim it enough so that you can fold it over, similar to how we did the other side, and then just stick it down to that double-sided tape. And the next thing I'm going to add is that spider we created earlier. And with that, let me show you really quick. This is how I go ahead and open and close it without having to disturb that ribbon. Isn't that cool? Love that. Okay, so now let's bring over the spider. I'm going to show you how I put that. I just added some dimensionals and then add the spider there. And that way it kind of sticks out, and you can kind of play around with the legs and give it a little more shape. And then the next thing will be the sentiment. If you're interested in getting everything you see here to make some of your own, you can purchase that at the site below. And I hope you have fun making these. It really does come together quite quickly, as you saw. Okay, anyways, have fun. Happy Halloween.